Jacob Markstrom needs to be better if the Calgary Flames are going to be in playoff contention. Captain Paul here for the locker room. Let's get right into it. Markstrom had a rough season last year. In 59 games played, had a 23, 21, and 12 record with 1 shutout, an .892 save percentage, and a 2.92 goals against average. Now, I'm not blaming solely Markstrom. Some of the defensive breakdowns in front of him were just downright horrific at times, but there was a lot of really soft goals by Markstrom. But if the Calgary Flames are going to sniff anywhere near playoff contention, they're going to need him to revert seasons prior. His first year in Calgary was not great. It was kind of average, .904 save percentage, a 2.66 goals against average. But his second year, the season prior to last year, in 63 games played, at a 37, 15, and 9 record, he had 9 shutouts, highest of his career, a .922 save percentage, and a 2.22 goals against average. They are paying him $6 million a year, and that year right there, where he was in Vezina discussion, show that, hey, we have a bona fide number one that could maybe bring us the distance. But last year, as I've already stated, was massively underwhelming. Markstrom's got everything you want for a number one goalie. He's 6'6", he's pretty athletic, he's got some good lateral movement, and when he is dialed in, he's one of the better goalies in the NHL. But last year, him and Vladar had essentially the same stats. And if the Calgary Flames are going to push for a playoff spot, Daniel Vladar is just not good enough to be your starter. And I know some Calgary Flames fans are very big on Vladar. I personally see him as more a very good backup, and there's nothing wrong with that. But Vladar, and even the guy that they have in the system, Dustin Wolf, who I'm extremely high on, who I think could be a number one eventually, they're not ready right now to be a number one on a playoff team, in my personal opinion. Maybe they prove me wrong, but Jacob Markstrom has shown in seasons prior he can be a number one. He can be that guy in net. They need him to channel that. The Flames do have talent. I know Huberdeau had a rough year with 55 points in 79 games played, but I think he should bounce back. You have Lindholm, Agapani, you have Kadri, even though he underperformed defensively, a Backlund, a young player like Coronado. You have some good, interesting players, young and old, that should make you competitive, and their D-core is also pretty good as well. The Flames might not have the offensive firepower of the other team in Alberta, the Edmonton Oilers, but they're still pretty solid all the way around. This is a make it or break it year for Markstrom. You got Wolf in the system who's going to be pushing for time. Moving a $6 million cap hit might be a little bit difficult, but his contract expires in 2026. So maybe you get somebody that feels like it can revitalize Markstrom, but I still think he has it in him. I really do. Maybe it's just because I'm a fan of a guy that went to Florida, was looked at as a failure, went to Vancouver, struggled for a bit, found his game his last couple seasons in Vancouver. I like an underdog story, and Markstrom has shown he can overcome adversity. I'd like to know your thoughts down below in the comment section. Do you think Markstrom will return to form? I'm Captain Paul. I'll see you in the next one.